This is the Off the Beaten Path podcast with Ben Merritt.
I'm Keith Urban.
I'm Miranda Lambert.
I'm Jason Aldean.
And you won't be hearing any of that here.
Rub it on my skin. I think you missed a spot. Whoops, you better try again. The sun is beating down. We're dancing in the water. You give me chills, but I swear I can't get any hotter. Let's run along the shore and feel the sand between our toes. Lay a sweet kiss on my lips. See how far it goes. Let's take it to the limit, baby. Take it to the edge. Make it last forever, 'cause it don't get much better than this. My heart is racing and I don't wanna slow it down. We don't need nothing but right here, right now. We got a fire burning, the moon is shining bright. Let's throw a blanket down and pour another glass of wine. I got a sweet confession, you are the only one who takes my breath away. It always makes me come undone. I feel that ocean breeze blowing over you and me, laying underneath the stars. It's a perfect thing. Let's take it to the limit, baby. Take it to the edge. Make it last forever, 'cause it don't get much better than this. My heart is racing and I don't wanna slow it down. We don't need nothing but right here, right now. Let's run along the shore and feel the sand between our toes. Last weekend's on my lips. See how far it goes. Let's take it to the limit, baby. Take it to the edge. Make it last forever, 'cause it don't get much better than this. My heart is racing and I don't wanna slow it down. We don't need nothing but right here, right now. Right here, right now.
It's Off the Beaten Path podcast with Ben Merritt. There you go, Letta, and right here, right now. Check them out on Twitter. They are at Letta3. That's the number 3. And on Facebook, Letta Trio. That's how you get to them. Again, facebook.com/Letta Trio. Ben Merritt hanging out with you here on Off the Beaten Path podcast. Later on in the show, we'll chat with new up-and-comer Hoyt Hughes. Hoyt Hughes, Florida native, and from one of the areas that's kind of near and dear to my baseball affiliation heart. So Hoyt from Lakeland, Florida. We'll talk about that later on in the episode. So stick around. It's Off the Beaten Path podcast with myself, Ben Merritt. And, well, let's dive into some more music, shall we? Because that's why you're here, is to find out your next favorite band. And, well, how about Matt Gary? He's got a good chance at it. Again, it's easy. Follow him on Facebook and Twitter. It's at Matt Gary Music or /Matt Gary Music. Here he is with City Lights. It's Off the Beaten Path podcast.
Left home, but home never left me. Got gone, but gone could never get me where I wanted to go. Small town, tied down, got out as fast as I could leave, yeah. Concrete and cold streets ain't me or where I'm supposed to be. So I'm putting those city lights in the rear view, fading out of sight. I can see the city lights in the smell of a summer rain coming. Street lamps got nothing on a star-filled sky. But like I would have thought I wanted, somehow I landed so far from it. Big deal that looks pretty through the windshield. Funny how it seems so clear now that I see the city lights in the rear view, fading out of sight. I can see the city lights in the rear view, fading out of sight. Goodbye. If you take me back, I'm never gonna leave again. When you take me back, I'm never gonna leave again. No, I won't, yeah, I'm coming back. I'm never gonna leave again. Well, I can see the city lights in the rear view, fading out of sight. I can see the city lights in the rear view, fading out of sight. I can see the city lights in the rear view, fading out of sight. I can see the city lights in the rear view, fading out of sight. Goodbye.
Follow us on Twitter
Twitter, everything.
at OTBP Podcast.
You ain't country cause your four-wheel drive is the latest step aside. That's smoking hot, fresh off the lot. You ain't country cause them boots you're wearing shine up like a diamond ring. It don't mean a thing, at least not to me. You can't make that claim, it don't work that way. You gotta earn that name. You ain't country till you've been cow tipping, till you've been skinny dipping with something sweet off in some creek. You ain't country till you've stuck a truck knee deep out in a field of mud, way back in the sticks. That's how it is. Late to bed and back up early. You ain't country till your boots are dirty. You ain't country till you've helped your neighbor do someone in need a favor. Take up the slack, give something back. You ain't country till you pull a plow behind a tractor, break some ground and stir up some dust. Yeah, that's a must. Life rolls on like a wheel, and knowing that's the deal, you gotta dig in your heels. You ain't country till you've been cow tipping, till you've been skinny dipping with something sweet off in some creek. You ain't country till you've stuck a truck knee deep out in a field of mud, way back in the sticks. That's how it is. Late to bed and back up early. You ain't country till your boots are dirty. Till you've been cow tipping, till you've been skinny dipping with something sweet off in hands don't creak. You ain't country till you stuck your truck knee deep out in a field of mud, way back in the sticks. That's how it is. Late to bed and back up early. You ain't country till your boots are dirty. Till your boots are dirty.
Off the Beaten Path podcast, there's Leah Seawright, Till Your Boots Are Dirty. I am Ben Merritt, hanging out with you, getting you in touch with your brand new band and your brand new artist. And if Leah is it, check her out on Facebook, /Leah-Seawright, and also on Twitter, Leah Seawright as well. She was just recently at the Hall of Fame, the Country Music Hall of Fame induction ceremony, where Kenny Rogers, Bobby Bare, and Cowboy Jack Clement all got inducted into the Hall of Fame. So who knows? Maybe she's Hall of Fame bound as well. Somebody had to have an eye out on her to get her there. So Leah Seawright, Until Your Boots Are Dirty. Now, again, Off the Beaten Path podcast works in lots of different ways. We get you in touch with your new favorite band. And if you have a band that you want me to, showcase or get in touch with, maybe get them on the podcast, again, get in touch with me. Send us a Facebook message, tweet us, or you can email us as well at otbppodcast@gmail.com. Here is Glenn Templeton. Check him out on Facebook at GT Music and on Twitter, Glenn Templeton, at Glenn Templeton. And again, Glenn has got a great cover of an old Conway Twitty tune. That's my job. Here it is. It's Off the Beaten Path podcast with me, Ben Merritt.
I woke up crying late at night when I was very young. I had dreamed my father had passed away and gone. My world revolved around him. I couldn't lie there anymore. So I made my way down the mirrored hall and tapped upon his door. And I said, Daddy, I'm so afraid. How will I go on with you gone that way? Don't want to cry anymore, so may I stay with you? And he said, that's my job. That's what I do. Everything I do is because of you, to keep you safe with me. That's my job, you see. Later we barely got along, this teenage boy and he. Most of the fights, it seemed, were over different dreams that we each held for me. He wanted knowledge and learning, and I wanted to fly out west. Said I could make it out there if I just had the fare. I've got half, will you loan me the rest? And I said, Daddy, I'm so afraid there's no guarantee in the plans I've made. And if I should fail, who will pay my way back home? And he said, that's my job. That's what I do. Everything I do is because of you, to keep you safe with me. That's my job, you see. Yeah.